This is IRF 2022, and we're here in Bel Air, Maryland. And if I gave you a minute to talk about something, do you think you could do it? This is IRF in 60 seconds.
I'm John, and I've got 60 seconds.
Ready, go.
Yeah, okay. I'm here at the booth of Vitus, and I'm giving away stroop waffles. These are typically Dutch, and I've brought them with me all the way from the Netherlands in my own suitcase. And yes, I got some interesting questions from the customs, because 300 stroop waffles inside of a suitcase does look a bit fishy, but I managed to get them here. And I was thinking of also 3D printing stroop waffles, but that turns out not to be possible because...
30 seconds.
Oh, this, how it's made, it's placed between the irons and without the stroop in between. And then it's cut in half, so you have two halves, and then the stroop, or the
15 seconds.
The stroop is placed in between, then they both go back together, and that's the stroop waffle. And these are the best they are. They're made by my grandmother.
5 seconds.
But she isn't alive anymore, so these are heavenly good.
Hi, I'm Midnight Giant, also known as Mike, and I have 60 seconds.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Go.
All right. I am the Midnight Giant. I'm the one who creates all these crazy weaponry that for a long time in my life I've always wanted to have, but I never had the means to. 7 years ago, I got into 3D printing due to me being a knife and sword collector. I got to a point where the swords and knives were getting a little too expensive for me, so instead of going the forge route, I went with the 3D printing route. About 6 years ago, I actually met up with Joel one day at Murph, and he suggested to me to start designing my own stuff. From then on, every day, I keep designing and I keep learning new skills to add on to it. So it's not just 3D printing. I like to put other tools and other methods into the whole process. And still, even today, I will learn more and more and try to share it with the rest of the community.
Keep going, 8 seconds, man, go, go, come on.
And this year, I made a new design, new whole design, so I can actually collapse this whole thing.
That's time.
Hey everybody, this is Dan. I'm from Slice Engineering, and I've got 60 seconds.
You ready?
I am ready.
Go.
All right, I've got 60 seconds here. So, we've got two new kits out that are both for our Copperhead line, our open source product line. They are for the CE and this is the Creality Ender one. So we've got one for the Creality Ender machines, which covers virtually the entire Creality Ender lineup. It's got our Copperhead bimetallic heat brake that reduces heat creep by 60%, which means you have 60% less jamming in your printing process, which is fantastic. Also comes with a nice copper block, which allows you to reach a little bit higher
30
temperatures.
seconds.
I got 30 seconds. All right, Prusa Mini Kit, same basic setup, also bimetallic heat brake, also Copperhead lineup, comes with a boot, comes with a hardened nozzle, comes with a great Copperhead heat brake. It's a fantastic setup to reduce heat creep and improve
15.
printing speed on your Prusa Mini or your Creality Ender hot ends.
Keep going, you got 9 seconds, man.
8 seconds,
8
7
seconds, come on.
We'll have more coming soon. If you've got an idea for what kit you want to see next, let us know.
I'm UncleJessy, and I have 60 seconds.
Ready.
Am I ready?
Yeah.
I'm going.
Go.
Okay, I'm going right now. I don't know what to do with my hands. I'm not sure what to do with my hands, but I'm UncleJessy. I do 3D printing on the YouTubes and the internets. I love resin
TikTok,
3D printing and TikTok, all of the TikToks. This is a model from Fotis Mint, who's an amazing 3D artist. This is all printed in resin on a massive resin 3D printer. The level of detail that you can get from these things is insane. Can I get a little closer? No?
30 seconds.
30 seconds. I love drinking iced coffee and selling things online, 3D printed things online. If you have a 3D printer and you want to make some extra income, I highly recommend 3D printing things and trying to make some extra money over on the internets. 5 seconds.
15. Well, 12 now.
12 seconds.
That's Pooch's fault.
Subscribe to Joel and the 3D Printing Nerd if you haven't already, but you
5
probably
seconds.
already have already. Thank you. I love you guys. I'm nervous.
Love you too.
I am Max from Metalhead Printing, and I have 60 seconds.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Go.
Well, what I do primarily is I build props from weapons, video games like Gears of War, God of War, Warhammer, World of Warcraft, and of course, one of my favorites of all time, Doom. This is one of my favorites. It makes things disappear really fast, really hard. Of course, a lot of my favorite things are printed on Ender 3 Maxes. A lot of my stuff is printed on the belt printers, particularly CR30. And I'm also a humongous fan of Pokemon, Eevee being one of my favorites. I had a few more I wanted to bring, but I kind of ran short on time. Flexible things like dragons are really fun. I'm huge into metal music. I got lots of guitar picks and guitar pick cars to give away.
15 seconds, man.
And I'm an absolute big fan of welding. I do it all the time. It's what I love. I can't imagine doing anything else forever. And
5 seconds, man. Keep going.
yeah, I love it. I can't imagine doing anything else.
I'm Josh Taylor from JRT3D.com with the Recreator 3D, and I got 60 seconds.
Are you ready?
I am ready.
Go.
All right. Again, I'm Josh Taylor with Recreator3D.com. You can find me on Facebook at Recreator3D. I'm at JRT3D at YouTube. We got a Discord page with a couple hundred people. As far as the Recreator 3D goes, we're working with the X3S from Xvico, and we started to make the MK3 unit. Eventually, we ran out of those units as far as the company went, and the community asked for an Ender 3.
30 seconds.
So I made a universal MK5 kit, which uses the Ender 3, but I wanted to make the project go in to be able to use any 3D printer possible. So as long as we're using the G code and not worrying about the firmware, we should be able to use any Marlin or RepRap board, LCD,
10 seconds.
and power supply to run our pultrusion for our PET pultrusion process.
3 seconds.
So this is Recreator 3D with PET pultrusion.
Done.
Hi, I'm Devon Hedges. I'm Gear3D _ on Twitter, and I make props. And I have 60 seconds.
You ready?
Yeah.
Do it. Go.
So the most recent electronics project I've done is this portal radio. Me and the people in the booth behind me, we did a project called Games to Life, where we're bringing things from video games to life in life size. So this is actually a working Bluetooth speaker from the game Portal. I also have a full-size companion cube behind me that's very big, so I'm not picking it up. These are keycaps I designed. They're fully printed in FDM on a Prusa. I decided that it wasn't very fair for everyone with resin to have fun with the keycaps, so I designed these and I hand sanded every single one, which took way longer than I probably should have spent on it. And then I finished this. Last time I got interviewed, this was just
10
printed,
seconds.
but now I finally finished it and it took 3 years, so.
5 seconds.
Oh man. And I've designed throwing knives.
Minute.
Hi, I'm Wally with P3, and I'm at IRF, and I've got 60 seconds.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Go.
Okay, let's start down here with the Green Goblin. He is off of Colt's 3D. This is the Silver Surfer. These are by Chelsea. Chaos Cortex.
There you go. Yeah, keep going, man.
Here we've got Stan having some coffee and donuts in the coffee shop, saying, "Superheroes in New York City, you gotta be kidding me." And then outside, we've got Spider-Man
30 seconds.
fighting Doc Ock. The last thing that I want you to catch for sure is the names of all the great modelers that I'm representing here today.
15 seconds. Say them out loud.
Chelsea Carney, Chaos Cortex, Colts 3D, Wicked 3D, and Sanix.
And Fotis Mint.
Fotis Mint with the safety Joel.
That's time. Yeah.
Hi, Jason from Audio Motors, and I have 60 seconds.
Are you ready, Jason?
Yes,
Go.
we are Audio Motors, and we make different motors for 3D printer and even other industrial. And we also build 3D printer kit like Voro, V0, Trident, and we don't have 2.4 there, but we have a bunch of resellers have different Voro machines around here. You will see that. So most special one is positron, upside down and portable. When you fold down,
30 seconds.
it could be put into a filament box, put it on back, and just go. So we also work with a bunch of open source projects like the Recreator. It's put the film, change the bottle
15.
to the filament. And also the Bear Kit. We also work with others open source projects like ANAX, like Real Core, Mini Machine. It's
2,
right there.
1.
And that's all.
That's time, Jason.
Yeah.
I'm Nick from Polymaker, and I have 60 seconds.
Are you ready, Nick?
Yes, I'm ready.
Go.
Hi, everyone. You are here at the Polymaker booth, and we are introducing brand new products. Products that's going to be released in November and December. The first one is dual color PLA. Finally, Polymaker come up with a dual color PLA. Look at that. We worked a lot on the transitioning from teal to Caribbean. This is our Caribbean, beautiful. And then we released a lot of silk, way more than this one. But we gave away a lot of printing to kids. Look at this color. Finally, we have our teal. Look at this polycoin.
30
this is
seconds,
silk
Nick.
teal and silk white. How beautiful is that? We are going to round up to 20 silk colors. The next one is our Christmas pack. Look at that. We developed it specific Polylight PLA with crystal powder inside. We have a beautiful gold. We have a beautiful red. We have a beautiful
That's
red
green.
and green. How beautiful is that? And then we have our cosplay. This is an easy sending
seconds.
PLA. You can finally send your PLA, yes. And finally, this is draft PLA, cost-effective PLA nice.
Hi, I'm Jui. I'm the creator of Poop, and I have 60 seconds.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Go.
How many times have you been on a meeting where you've heard someone, you're on mute, or sorry, I was on mute. Or have you ever wanted to mute before you sneezed, but then you sneezed or coughed, or your dog barked in the background? Yeah, we know that situation. And we have a product right for that situation. So this lets you control your camera, your mic, and your screen when you're on any of the virtual meeting apps. And so you can avoid meeting bloopers because you have constant feedback in front of you. You're never going to wonder again if your mic is on or off.
20 seconds.
You know it for sure. And you can use it if you're a mom with kids who are always roaming around and you want to work from your kitchen counter. Or if you're traveling, you go to your mountains, set up your desk on a mountain or a beach, you can just carry this in your pocket or in your laptop sleeve and you're ready to go. And that's it. That's Boop.
That's time. That was awesome. I'd love to see you do it if you could. We'll see you at the next event, either Murph or IRF. I'd love to see you try to talk in 60 seconds. If you made it this far, you're awesome. Don't forget to hug each other more. This was a lot of fun. And as always, high five.